What's going on, guys? I'm Dr. D. I'm taking over Dr. Linz's channel to talk about some more tips and tricks with a push-up, because we get that question all the time. But before we get into it, please, if you like what the videos that we're putting out there and the tips that we're giving, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. We can't do it without your guys' help. Anyways, let's get into the push-up variation. Go watch the last video. We talked about keeping those elbows in, and you guys probably already know about staying on your knees and progressing and getting better with push-ups that way. Well, we're gonna show you something different. First, we need a bench, a bed, a table, a chair, something like that to use. But first, be careful. Make sure whatever you use, it can actually withstand your body weight as you push, because if not, you're gonna boom, hit your face on the floor, and we don't want that. So find something that you can withstand your body weight. Today, I'm gonna use a bench. First thing we wanna do, we wanna get used to pushing from this part of our hand. The reason we wanna do this is because we want the force to go through our forearm, through to our shoulder, to our chest. If that force is out here or somewhere else, we don't want it. We want the force right here. So what do I mean? I mean, as I get down on a push-up, I should be able to lift up my hands because I'm pushing through that part of my hand. I know that's really detailed, but it will help you not only through a push-up, but any pressing, pushing movement that you do for the rest of your life. Next, as I just showed you, find a bench, find something. The reason we're gonna do this is because we're gonna be able to add more reps, because they're a little bit easier, to our form, which will progress to a normal push-up. This is gonna be good because it's gonna get used to the pushing motion. Go watch the last video if you missed it, but line yourself up, get on those palms of your hands, and it's gonna be a circle motion. So what you're gonna do is come down like this, and then push up. So it's kind of like a circular motion, kind of like this. Push up towards your face, come down, push up towards your face. It's that circular motion. So do that. Next thing we get commonly a lot of times is wrist pain during a push-up. First thing you need to do is start incorporating getting stronger wrists. A great way to do it is farmer's carry. If you do the programming, which I know a lot of you do, we implement a lot of farmer's carry because we need that grip strength. We need to grip things hard. So if you're doing anything with a farmer's carry, you gotta grip it hard, like a bench press, a push, anything. Grip the bar hard to get that wrist strength. Secondly, what happens a lot of times is we have these wrist flexors right here. They allow us to do this. They get tight. So when you go down into a push-up, you have to have your wrists like this. When those are tight, they want to do this. They want to pull your wrists that way when they're tight. So when you do this, you're stretching them, and it's like a tug of war, and it can implement some pain sometimes. Because as you see, even with a bench push-up, my wrist has to be really far back, and when I come down, boom, it has to go even farther back. So if it hurts and it's tight, I can't continue to go back, and that will limit my push-up and cause potential wrist forearm pain. So how do we start to work with that? Well, there's lots of different ways, and we can talk about different ways later. One easy way is you gotta start working on stretching your forearm. So grab a wall, anywhere. Start like this. It's not too tough, right? It shouldn't be. Progress. Start to work your way down. Start to work your way down. You see, as I work my way down, it's requiring my whole forearm here, my wrist flexors to stretch farther and farther, and you can keep progressing. Now, if you want to amplify that, start at the top again. Find this little bony area right here. Go a little bit farther out and just put your thumb right there. Just press in. Now, keep it there and just do that again. What that's doing is allowing the tendon to run underneath your thumb pressure as you start to stretch. Now, this isn't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take time, but it's a great way to start to work with your wrist flexors. Anyways, those were 3, maybe more tips. They're great tips. They're great progression tips. Start implementing them today and start getting better with your push-up. Again, if you like this video, we can't do it without you guys. So please like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you on the next push-up video.